Hello, good day everyone. So welcome again on another one of our videos here. And quite frankly, I'm gonna go on another rebuttal here that I just saw on the propaganda that is kind of circling around on the social media. And quite frankly, I dislike this over-glorification of this seafarers propaganda. Don't get me wrong, I'm a seafarer myself, but I prefer to be more grounded and stick to reality check and be honest on myself. And quite frankly, this is peak propaganda that says I'm the main character of planet Earth kind of thing. Yeah. So I'm gonna roast this propaganda poster point by point because honestly, it's less respect for seafarers and more like cosplay resume for Avengers. And I think this is overinflated propaganda videos. So anyway, you're kind of seeing it right now on this poster. So I'll begin. Alright, so let's gather around, folks. You see on this poster over there, yeah, the one where seafarers suddenly became here mathematicians, doctors, soldiers, and maybe even Jedi masters. If you squint hard enough. Now, let me tell you something that's not on the poster. Or that's not, and I'll be honest, that's not a poster, I'll be honest. That's a bloated resume written by someone who failed Humility 101 lesson. So let's strap in because we're about to dissect this delusion like a two-headed cow steak. Okay, first off, they claim they're mathematicians. Really? So it's kind of like they saying that you're punching cargo numbers into a calculator and not solving the mysteries of the universe. Then they say they're lawyers here on this propaganda. You know, seafarers say they're lawyers. And I'm not supposed to believe that. Just because signing a contract on a manning office suddenly makes you Judge Judy of the Pacific. And that's not at all. They also says here on these propaganda posters, they say next they're doctors. Sure, because putting a band-aid on a paper cut makes you Dr. Seuss with a scalpel. Oh, and don't forget the teacher role here. Teaching you means screaming at cadets until they fetch your coffee right. Now, here's the thing. If that's mentorship for them, then my toaster is a motivational speaker. Okay, now here's where it gets really spicy. Seafarers on this propaganda posters for seafarers says here that they're firefighters. Now, just because you held a fire drill once and sprayed a CO2 or a carbon dioxide can at the galley stove, it doesn't suddenly mean you're Chicago Fire from season 7. And that's not all. They also says they're soldiers and police. And quite frankly, what are you exactly armed with? Last I recall, they're kinda armed with a rusty spanner and just only a fragile ego. Honestly, I've seen more intimidating guards outside a 7-Eleven store than this. That's what the propaganda says, rather than what the propaganda says. And they're also saying that they're the meteorologist role. Okay, let's not kid ourselves on that. You check windy.com, they check windy.com, and look at the captain just like you summoned Poseidon. To be honest, that's not forecasting, champ. That's opening a weather app like the rest of us peasants. Now, here's the best one. They kind of says here as well on this poster that they're astronomers. Now, because apparently every time you tap the GPS or look at ECDIS, you're not Galileo staring at the cosmos. Please. The last time a Filipino seafarer used stars to navigate was in PowerPoint presentation in Maritime school while half the class was asleep. And let's face it, you're not astronomers. You're really just good at charging your handheld GPS. Now honestly, this propaganda makes it sound like seafarers are one step away from becoming Avengers or superheroes, like Iron Man. And honestly, nope. It's more like Bosun Man. Okay, maybe Doctor Strange. Nah, I don't think that's gonna qualify as well. Or maybe even Doctor Pass Me the Paracetamol kind of thing. Or maybe even Captain America. Yeah, right. Try Captain without holding your overtime dot 101. Captain that kinda does a lot of wage theft. Okay, here's the truth. Just the reality check, guys. Seafarers do have a hard, thankless job. Months at sea, isolation, exploitation, and homesickness. That's the raw deal. That also includes bullying and harassment for coworkers. But let's not turn it into this cringe carnival of over-glorification. You don't earn respect by pretending you're an accountant, lawyer, doctor, astronomer all rolled into one. You earn respect by admitting the grind is tough, the system is broken, and you're surviving in it in spite of all of that. This kind of propaganda that we're seeing right now, it's just ego fuel. It's for people who can't handle the truth. That seafarers are being squeezed dry by manning agencies and shipping companies and not being crowned gods of the ocean. So, next time someone waves his poster like this in your face, telling you seafarers are mathematicians, doctors, firemen, soldiers all at once, just nod politely and say, "Sure, buddy, and I'm the President of the United States because I voted once." Now, out here in reality, or even out at sea, respect doesn't come from propaganda posters. It comes from the grind. And the grind doesn't need flowery titles or over-inflation of, your roles. It just needs the truth. End of story.